Hey everyone, my name is Dario PACCAGNAN and I'm an assistant professor at Imperial College London. Absolutely. So I did my bachelor and master at the University of Padova. Now both of them were in aerospace engineering, but then I got a chance through T.I.M.E to move more towards applied mathematics. So I took a second master in applied mathematics at the Technical University of Denmark. And now after that, I went on a PhD. So I did a PhD in ETH Zürich in automation and control. After that, I spent quite some time abroad in the States, in California in particular, for a postdoc. And then for a number of reasons, I got lucky enough. So I came back to the UK, and now I'm an assistant professor in Imperial College. Now, if you wonder what puts all of this together, the main stream being that of modeling real-world problems and optimizing real-world problems. So I went through different departments, namely aerospace engineering first, mechanical engineering, then mathematics, then computer science. But essentially, the recurring theme is that of how can we utilize mathematical models to describe real worlds, and then how can we optimize such models so as to improve the efficiency of real world phenomena. For example, minimize congestion in traffic type of problems, get from the Earth to the Moon, minimizing the amount of fuel we consume, and so on and so forth. So I was very excited actually about this to begin with for a number of reasons. First of all, this gave me the opportunity to explore, two different curricula. As I said before, my very basic studies are in aerospace engineering, but then I wanted to explore more the applied mathematics. So I saw this as a key opportunity to put together different backgrounds and develop myself in different directions, learning skills which I could then cross-contaminate with other skills. Second, it was for me a program of excellence, meaning that, you had to go through a certain selection. And this was an opportunity for me to further develop and shine in a way. Third, and perhaps sometimes underrated, is the fact that I was excited about discovering a new culture and meeting new friends. And this actually opened a large number of doors, both on a professional, but also on a personal level. So I think it is more than simply summing up the two components, right? In that you get to develop skills and knowledge in an area that might be different from the original area where you started from. And then you can start making links and connections. You can develop ideas that go from one field and back to the other. So in my case, for example, I used to study aerospace engineering. There was a lot of modeling and a lot of physics behind it. But then I was more interested in the control aspect. So how can we control certain physical systems, say, for example, transportation networks. And so I saw in this opportunity the possibility to put together a more engineering curriculum with a more mathematical curriculum. And now I'm really going back and forth between these two communities, and I'm quite excited about it. So I definitely see a strong value, at the very least on the development of your own curriculum. Yeah, so two answers. So regarding the my best memory, so I'm going to split this into at the academic level. I think I really enjoyed my time throughout at DTU, but also in particular, I was lucky enough to run my master thesis at Imperial College. So this was, again, changing from one culture to another new culture even. So it was extremely enriching. Then on a personal level, I must say hi to all my friends in Denmark. Many of them are my colleagues from T.I.M.E, with which I keep in touch. So great memories there are partying together with them, as well as a number of activities with the European Student Network group that I used to participate into and be an active part of. Now, if I have to give an advice, I would actually say just go for it. Don't be scared about it. Just go for it. You'll experience many new things. You'll come back and you'll not be the same person you were before. I'm not saying that you need to drop entirely what you have there at home and just let go for a different life. I'm saying that whenever you will come back as a new person, you will be an enriched person. You would have seen a different culture. You would see things in a slightly different perspective. And this is always what I find interesting. And sometimes also challenging when I come back home, in that, I get back to speak to my old friends. And I realized that we sort of drifted apart in a way, in the way that we sort of conceive the world and think about the world.